youth runner here with Pella Iowa Star and forever a Nike Cross Nationals All-American, in addition to the state champion and multiple course record holder, the great Marissa Ferebee, seventh today in 17-16. Obviously, outside of Jane, throw a blanket over that that next group. Just what was it like just to be around so many of those incredible women and just kind of have to finding tangents and finding good footing as much as possible?
Yeah, it was definitely a difficult race, but it was definitely a fun one for sure, running with all these big names that I've watched throughout the season, and just being up there next to them. It was really fun. It was kind of an exciting race. It was never boring. You always had someone around you, which was something new and something I was excited to experience today. And yeah, I mean, I think we all pushed each other to be the best that we could be, and it was literally a sprint to the finish. So
for someone that hasn't, like, you can look on a webcast or see in a photo or whatever those two hills at the end, and then actually have to live through cresting those two hills at the end. I mean, you are such a strength runner. The performances in Iowa, the performance at Yankton, at Heartland, and I mean, you have the strength, but like that almost requires a different level of strength to go up those two hills at the end. What was that like?
Yeah, definitely. Once you crest those hills, that you're basically done. It's kind of a downhill to the finish, but I won't lie and say that those hills definitely messed with my stride, especially that first one. I think I got kind of off guard and my legs stumbled a little bit, but I think hills are one of my strengths, so it's kind of nice to end on some hills and gain a little bit of momentum at the end.
Most definitely. When I had the blessing of watching your phenomenal performance at Heartland, and we talked about just like, at that point in time, last year leaving Yankton, that it was just like any of this stuff would have been, just in your wildest dreams or aspirations. But coming off the historical performance at the state meet, coming off the spectacular performance at Heartland, like, just where was the level of like just kind of reassurance in your training, reassurance in your fitness, knowing that this was the biggest cross-country race, not only in the size of the field, but in the depth of the talent that you've ever competed in?
Yeah, I hit some pretty good workouts in the month since NXR, so that was very reassuring, just knowing I still had it in me, and just trusting my fitness. I know it's there. I had a great season to prove it, and my club coach, kept telling me that the only way to solidify that this is the best season Iowa girls ever had is to finish better than Noe did in 2022, and that was my goal today, was just solidify and put the bow on it that this is the best season that an Iowa girls had in Iowa, and I hope to come and break it next year.
Absolutely. So not only like the recent history that we talked about, obviously with Peyton, but then like the legacy, of the Katie Floods and the Ashley Deckers and and that whole group, and the fact that and like we talked about it, Heartland with the performance at the state meet and the performance on that course, and now the performance here, like, just how good is that for your soul? Just to know that it's like, no matter where an Iowa female athlete raced, whether it's your generation or 15 years ago, that it's like what you've done this year can match up with any of those women at any point in time.
Yeah, I think it's fun to see what I have for the future. I got her with Marissa Schweitzer on Thursday, so that was really fun because she's an Olympian that's from Des Moines, so it was fun to see what the future could hold for me. I'm not exactly sure yet, but it's definitely exciting to see what I can do in the future, just knowing that I'm setting the bar for the next generation to come and break it, because records are just meant to be broken. So
we get to see you do it for a whole another year. Last thing, Marissa, when you talk about like the pride, I mean, whether you were from Iowa or Carissa was from Iowa, but just the fact that while there is the business of coming to run a race here, and you are obviously a wonderful competitor, but just all the other things that this experience offers, like just the chance to go out and go on a casual, leisurely run with Marissa Schweitzer, but especially the fact that she is from Iowa and that you're from Iowa, like how deep does that resonate with you?
Yeah, I believe I'm the only Iowa runner here, so I'm trying to represent my state well and my team back home really well. They all kind of watched my race today. All my friends were watching the race, got nice notes. So I was racing today. I was trying to represent my state and my team and my town really well. And my family, who came out here to support me, a lot of them came. They made cute little hats, so I just kind of wanted to make them proud, and I think I did that today. I
would say you've made everybody in the entire state proud. Somewhere Mike J is announcing from whatever stadium he's at, the greatness of Marissa Ferebee, as he has all year. Again, 7th in 17-16 in her Nike Cross Nationals debut. Only a junior. Please stay healthy so we get to see these blessings in the track and again in the fall cross country season next year. Congratulations.
Thank you.